The divine bliss, which is the source of all happiness, is related to its knowledge that was revealed in its original form by the supreme divine power, Krishna, during his miraculous appearance in this world. That was the Gita, the origin of all the spiritual isms and the knowledge of all the knowledges, which has now been further simplified by His Divinity Swami Prakashanand Saraswati, the foremost disciple of Jagadguru Sri Kripaluji Maharaj, who is the supreme divine descension of this age. The Gita is not only a philosophy, it is a promise of God.
Ananyāścintayantō māṁ ye janāః paryupāsate teshāṁ nityābhiyuktānaṁ yoga kshemam vahamyaham.
It tells to merge all the spiritual formalities into the exclusiveness of loving devotion to the supreme form of God, and you will receive His vision.
Vande Nanda Vrajastrigna Padaremabhishnushaha Yasam Harikathodgitam Punati Bhuvanatrayam Namaha Kamalanambhaya Namaha Kamalamalini Namaha Kamalapandaya Namaste Kamalekshana. The blessed souls. In the last speech, I explained the secret of soul's incarnation and ascension of Krishna. God only descends and souls only incarnate. Krishna, what he himself said about his descension is in the Gita. Janma karma chame divyam evam yo veti tattvaha tyaktva janma deha punarjanma naiti mameti saurjuna. Tyaktva deham. Krishna says, the one who understands the secret of my divine descension and divine actions, he has learned the whole of the Gita. What Gita knowledge gives? Liberation from the bondage and experience of divine bliss, God realization. Krishna says, Janma karma chame divya evam yo veti tattvataha. The one who understands this secret, he leaves this body, goes across Maya, crosses the Maya and enters into my abode. Punarjanma naiti mameti. no further incarnation of that particular soul. Then what happens? Mameti. He comes to me. He becomes a saint. Arjuna, that's my promise. That's my word. So you see, this is the key word. Divya. Means if you understand the divineness of Krishna's appearance, Krishna's descension, that's enough to understand Gita. And if you cannot understand even this fact, then Gita you cannot understand. Mudhoyam navijanati loko mamajmavyam. Krishna further says, ignorant people don't understand me. Na abhijanati. Mudha, ignorant people. Lokaha mamajmavyam. Krishna says, he is aj, he is avyay. Veda says, ajayamano baudaha vijayate. Krishna says, I am never born and I am ever born. I am omnipresent. I am complete. I am eternal. I am divine always. The same me appears in the world. There cannot be a fraction of God, just like a fraction appeared at descension and the rest remained in the divine abode. No, there cannot be a fraction. Avyayam, avyay, no fraction. The whole of the divineness appears over here on this earth planet. Whole of the divineness, not a part of divineness. Anyway, there are many such verses where Krishna explains his karma, his actions are divine, his form is divine, his appearance is divine, his descension is divine. So, he is always divine. Then how that divine body, when a person sees, he cannot see as divine? Krishna again explains, Sambhavam yat maya. That happens. Krishna has a power, his personal power is called Yoga Maya. With that Yoga Maya power, he descends on this earth planet. So, although he is the whole, same divine absolute Krishna, no difference between the Krishna of Golok and Krishna of the descension period. Absolutely same. Krishna is avyay. But what happens for a material soul? Krishna's body looks like material. Why? Because soul's eyes are material. Soul's mind is material. So from material mind and material senses, even the divine body looks like material. Because your mind, body, senses are material. Take a local example. Suppose you are wearing a red colored spectacle. So whole view is like red. Because the spectacle, the glass, is red color. Just an example. You cannot see the pure colors of the outside view. So your mind is material. From the material mind, the material mind sees Krishna, divine Krishna, because he is a material mind, he only sees as a material body. But no, Krishna is divine even at the same time. Take for instance, suppose two people are walking through Braj in that time of descension, 5,000 years ago. One is a saint and one is an ordinary person. They happen to see Krishna playing with his playmates. The material person sees someone is playing, some beautiful, handsome boy, just handsome, nice looking, pleasant to look at, that's all. he is playing. And the saint, he got absorbed in the bliss of Krishna love and Krishna beauty. Oh, my beloved Krishna. See, at the same time, both people are seeing the same Krishna, but the soul sees him as just a handsome boy, and the saint sees him divine Krishna. So Krishna was divine for all the saints, but souls did not see him as divine. That was the secret. Anyway, though Krishna is always divine. We can learn some more in the same context about the further divine bodies. There are few kinds of body. Just like a material body, we explained already. All the souls have material body. Then there is a celestial body. That's also material. There are three kinds of material bodies under the bondage of Maya. Local, mundane body, all the souls as we know, and celestial bodies, gods and goddesses. Their bodies are also material, but from a very fine material matter, refined. Just like you can say a very crude, rusty, useless piece of ferrum, and a stainless steel, purified, non-stained, but the quality is same. Substantially same, visually different. So substantially same, visually they have purified body of pure substance of the Maya, and this mundane body is like a crude substance of Maya. But both have material bodies. In the celestial world, there are two kinds of gods and goddesses. General gods and goddesses, or you can say regular. They have material body, means refined matter. It's called Sattva Guna of Maya. Some souls also reach there. Some souls, when they have done great, selfless good deeds, rituals for a long time, for the whole life, they get a seat in the heaven, in celestial world for a certain period of time. They also receive the same kind of body as the gods and goddesses of that abode. But again, that soul, whatever body he has received, is again a purified material substance. That's all. He has desire, ambition, greed, jealousy, hatred, love, longing, attachment, all of those things he has in his mind. Because mind is same. Mind is not changed, only body has been changed. Physical body. It's like in the world, you see, a very sick, very ugly body, and a very handsome, very healthy body. Body is body. So mind does not change, only body. So celestial body and mundane material body, there are two kinds of material bodies. Then divine body. Divine is divine. Divine means beyond the limits of Maya. That is divine. Within the limits of Maya, material. So divine body, there is no example, just you can say divya, divine, beyond understanding, whatever you might like to say. Saints have divine body. Sant, Parshad have divine body, eternal associates of God. God has divine body. So there are three kinds of divine body in the divine abode. Saints' divine body, eternal associate or Parshad, their divine body, and God's divine body. In those three divine bodies, is there any difference? There are some very subtle differences. We can't explain now, lack of time. But the quality of their body is exactly the same with no difference. So, Brahma Sutra says, Bhogamatra Samyalingacha. Vedavyas made a sutra explaining the situation that saint and God, they enjoy the same bliss. So their bodies have no difference. There is some internal difference I explained before. God is God, saint is saint, and Parshad, eternal associate, eternal associate. In this way, in the divine world, all those three have similar kind of divine body and they all descend. Sometime a saint descends. Sometime eternal saint descends. Sometime God descends. Here becomes a little difference on this earth planet. When God descends, He has divine body always, all through. Always, 100%. So, He appears, as I explained before, and He disappears. Descends, ascends, or appears or disappears. When a saint descends, either eternal associate or general associate, when he descends, he has a choice. And depending upon the various situations, he might have a material body, but inside divine body. Or divine body and divine body. Like you see, when you see dream, you have a subtle body, is an example, yes. When you see dream, your body is lying on the bed and you are walking or driving or flying. And you see, you watch, you listen, you hear, you act, you get angry, you get scared, you have bad dream. You have body, yes. What is that body? Physical body? You would say no. Then what body? Internal body. Internal body. You can say mental body. Subtle senses. Okay, when you are awake, then do you see from this body? No. You see from mind and through this physical body. Physical body is the means. The observer, the perceiver is your mind. So your inner body is more important. Outer body is just a shell. Outside, that's all. So saint's inner body is always divine. And outer body is also divine. Sometimes it's like sometimes he is playful, he can take a material body. Again, that is optional and it doesn't matter very much. Because internally he is divine. So some saints had material body outside, but inside they had a divine body, divine mind, divine senses. And majority of the saints in our history, they had divine body. Majority of the saints. And God, whenever He descends, He only has divine body. Avajananti mam mudha manushim tanumashitam. Krishna Himself explained, oh, those people are very ignorant who think that I have taken a human body. Manushim tanumashitam. They are ignorant people. They are naive people. They don't know, they don't understand. I cannot take a material body. I am always in my divine body. So Gita itself explains the whole situation in the words of Krishna. There remains no doubt of any kind. So we understand that Krishna's body is divine, saint's body is divine, and soul's body is material. Souls, when they understand this truth, they can also exceed this Maya and enter into divine body and reach Krishna's abode and experience Krishna's bliss. When God descends, you can understand one more thing over here. His actions might be different. Sometimes he acts like God. Sometimes he acts like a saint. Sometimes he may act like a regular human person, regular human. Sometimes. But again, his body is always divine. I'll give you 3 examples. When Krishna descended, Supreme God descended as Krishna, he acted as God. Sarvadharman parityajya mamekam sharanam vraja. Come to me, he orders. Aham tva sarapavebhyo. I am the liberator. I am God. I am supreme. He tells all through Gita, Krishna, acting as a God, supreme God. In the history, Brahma comes and prays. Shiva comes and prays. Indra comes and prays Krishna. Oh, you are supreme God. So all through he revealed himself as the supreme form of Godhead personality. He appeared once more and acted as Krishna devotee, and at that time he was called Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, 500 years ago. He was Krishna himself. He had divine body, but he acted as Krishna devotee. Oh Krishna, I am longing for your love. Oh Radhe, I am desiring your kindness, your grace, your love. So he acted as a Krishna devotee, but he was God. His body was divine. All through his life, he acted as a Krishna devotee and showed the path how a devotee should be. At that time, all the saints around him, they were seeing him as Krishna, Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. They were always seeing him as Krishna. And other ordinary souls were seeing him as an ordinary handsome person, that's all. He came also once as Bhagavan Ram, millions of years ago. When he came as Ram, Maharishi Valmiki says that Bhagavan Ram acted as Raja Ram, King Ram, not God Ram. So all through his Valmiki Ramayanam, he refers King Ram, Raja Ram. So at that time, same divine descension of Godhead personality acted as a regular human being, showing his emotions, showing his grief, showing his excitement, crossing the way, reaching Lanka, fighting with Ravan in a regular way. But again, although he acted as a regular human being at that time, but his body was always divine. All the saints who saw him, oh, Bhagavan Ram, my beloved Ram. Take one instance. He is walking through the jungle and enters a patch of jungle. where there were hundreds of rishis, munis, worshipping God, desiring their grace. And they had reached the limit of their heart purification. Bhagavan Ram enters. They all come. Oh, my beloved has come. They saw Ram as Bhagavan Ram, divine Ram, not Raja Ram, not King Ram. Oh, my beloved Supreme God, you have graced me. So he acted as Ram, Mahaprabhu, and Krishna. But the question remains, Krishna, why the word Krishna is there? Why Krishna is called Krishna? That I'll explain in the next speech. That's all for today. We will do some chanting. Govind Jai Jai Gopal Jai Jai Radha Ramana Hari Govind Jai Jai Govind Jai Jai Gopal Jai Jai Radha Ramana Hari Govind Jai Jai Govind Jai Jai Gopal Jai Jai Radha Ramana Hari Govind Jai 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 Radha Ramana Hari Govind Jai Jai Govind